Holy macadamia nut. I have the greatest video you're ever going to see today. And I have more than one clip, but this first clip I'm going to share with you is going to absolutely give you all the joy you needed today. I promise you. Kamala Harris was doing a formal swear-in ceremony for Nebraska Senator Deb Fischer in Washington, D.C., when she reached out to shake his hands. This video is so gold. Bruce Fischer, this man is my hero. He refused to shake her hand. Watch this.
Hi. Do you want to come here, Bruce?
Watch this. Watch this. Look at her face. Look at Kamala's face. He doesn't even recognize her.
Yeah, we're white. Don't worry.
Still doesn't look up at her. Just kind of gives her a...
Okay.
Oh, it's so good.
Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States? Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you for your work. Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, sure.
Oh, this man is my hero.
That makes a little bit. There you go. Thank you so much. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much.
Just love it. Look how phony she is.
Okay.
Look how absolutely phony she is. Oh my God. Okay, we're going to watch it again, and I'll shut up. Look at her face. This man is my hero. Bruce Fishburne, I want to get you on our show. You probably won't come. I'm going to invite you. If you're watching this, please come on our show and talk to me and my audience about this. This is a heroic act that you have committed. Okay, we're going to watch it again. This time I'm going to shut up. Watch.
Hi. Do you want to come here, Bruce?
Piece of paper on the ground.
In the middle. Scoot over a little. No. It's okay. Yeah, we're white. We're gonna fight. Don't worry. Okay. Okay. Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States? Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your work. Thank you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay, sure.
Okay. That makes a little bit. There you go. Thank you so much. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Hold it. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay.
There. 1 second.
I just love it. I just love it. This guy's my absolute hero. Oh. And she deserves that. You know, she absolutely deserves that. I'm laughing and it's funny and it's entertaining and it's, but, it all kidding aside, she absolutely deserves the iciest of iciest cold shoulders. Everybody who has any integrity, any decency, any love for their country whatsoever should be absolutely shunning her in every imaginable way because she has absolutely destroyed our country. She's done more damage to this country. She's the worst vice president in the history of our country by far. Let me know what you think of that video. Holy macadamia nut. Obviously, this hasn't been the best day for Kamala because she actually made even more history today. She broke the glass ceiling. She became the first woman of color to ever certify an election win against her. Watch this crowning moment, this historic moment, and then come on back. We're going to talk about Trudeau, Prime Minister Trudeau bowing out, and a whole lot more. But check this out right here. Watch this. Okay, before I play this clip, also kind of notice Speaker Mike Johnson's face, his kind of like eternal grin, his giddiness that he's trying to constrain. It's really funny. But the best of all is when she actually certifies Trump and J.D. Vance's victory, our country getting back to sanity again, to greatness again. Her face is priceless. Watch this.
The votes for President of the United States are as follows. Donald J. Trump of the state of Florida has received 312 votes. Kamala D. Harris
Look at everybody getting up and applauding. Yes! Yes! She hits the gavel.
Kamala D. Harris of the state of California has received 226 votes.
Look at Chuck Schumer down there. Oh, God. Nancy Pelosi showed up with a walker today.
D. Vance of the state of Ohio has received 312 votes. Tim Walz of the state of Minnesota has received 226 votes. This announcement of the state of the vote by the President of the Senate shall be deemed a sufficient declaration of the persons elected, President and Vice President of the United States, each for a term beginning on the 20th day of January 2025, and shall be entered together with the list of the votes on the journals of the House and the Senate. Thank you very much.
She can't wait to get out of there. Oh, glory to God. We did it. We did it. We are so back. We did it. Prosperity soon come, my fellow Americans, my fellow global citizens, everybody. We got amazing viewers from Australia, New Zealand, Europe, South Africa, South America, Canada, everywhere. Prosperity soon come. I guarantee it's going to happen. Quite frankly, probably it's going to be the best 4 years you've ever seen. Your wallets are going to be fatter. You're going to feel a lot safer. And we're going to have a big, it's going to be beautiful, a real big win. Just make sure you follow and subscribe to Professor Nez, because he's the greatest, quite frankly, probably the best commentator out there. Thank you, Mr. President. I love you. Now, in case you haven't heard, Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, also the leader of the Labour Party, quit. He resigned today. Check this out.
So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the President of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles, I cannot be the best option in that election.
So congratulations, Canada. So what does this mean now? What next? Well, Pierre Poilievre, I know I'm probably butchering that, but he has something to say about this. He says, nothing has changed. Every Liberal MP and leadership contender supported everything Trudeau did, everything in capital letters, for 9 years. And now they want to trick voters by swapping in another Liberal face to keep ripping off Canadians for another 4 years, just like Justin. So is this just kind of a case of sort of false hope? Is this just a case of false dignity, false everything else, false Trudeau, which his whole entire life has been filled with falsities? Or is this a new sign, a new ray of hope for our northern neighbors? Well, Trump had this to say. Check out what Trump said. Trump says, many people in Canada love being the 51st state. The United States can no longer suffer the massive trade deficits and subsidies that Canada needs to stay afloat. Justin Trudeau knew this and resigned. If Canada merged with the U.S., there would be no tariffs, taxes would go way down, and they would be totally secure, capital letters, from the threat of Russian and Chinese ships that are constantly surrounding them. Together, what a great nation it would be. I mean, it is just phenomenal to me how serious it seems Trump is taking this. You've also got Kevin O'Leary. He's really been speaking out and just awesomely, in a really cool way, talking about the American brand and talking about how American business and how all this craziness of the hypocrites just can't stand. He's actually even been in talks at Mar-a-Lago with Trump about possibly making this a possibility. It's just insane. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Is this a step towards that? Is this still just a kind of pipe dream? I would love to get your thoughts. Let me know in the comments down below. And then the last clip I'm going to share with you right now comes from The Spew, otherwise known as The View. And you might be saying, Nez, why? I don't want to see, I know, I get it. I don't want to see them either. They're absolute garbage. They should be taken off the air immediately. It seems like every single week they have to read some kind of disclaimer because they literally are perpetuating misinformation. Everything that they claim we are and other people are who actually care about America first. This is a necessity, though. I have to share this.
I think we need to find moral clarity, in this country. And I just remember after January 6th, you had someone like Mitch McConnell placing the blame on January 6th where it belonged, squarely on Donald Trump's shoulders. And then you started seeing people backtrack that and losing their moral center. You had Condoleezza Rice, I believe, on this very show saying, we need to move on from January 6th. I say no. You don't move on because January 6th was an atrocity. It was one of the worst moments in American history.
They applaud that.
When you think about the worst moments in American history, like World War II, things that happened, like the Holocaust, chattel slavery, we need to never forget because past becomes prologue if you forget any race.
That was not AI, by the way. Full disclosure. That was a real clip from somebody who has a microphone beaming it out to millions and millions of people on a major network, a propagandist, woke network, ABC, but nonetheless a broadcasting network that has a huge distribution network. And she just compared the so-called January 6th insurrection of 4 years ago to the Holocaust, to World War II, to slavery. This is why this is important to share. These are the same exact people who had the audacity to call a rally at Madison Square Garden a rally full of hate, a threat to democracy, full of Nazis, and God knows what else. I don't even want to repeat it. These are the same people. And that was a powerful, inspiring, impactful, probably one of the greatest political rallies. We were live. It was the most amazing. I've had some of you guys. We had JoJo, one of our members, phone in. She was live at Madison Square Garden in New York City during that. There was not even a molecule of hate. And you're going to compare a complete hoax, everything that's come out about January 6th, everything that's come out. You mean to tell me you're going to compare a protest of Americans who have the right to protest? You're going to compare that to some of the worst atrocities in not even just American history, the history of the world? Well, Nez, what are you talking about? It was an insurrection, wasn't it? Well, let me just share. I think the best way to kind of wrap this and button this argument up is to share one of my heroes, Norm Macdonald, what he posted when this thing first happened. Check this out. One of the all-time greatest of all time, Norm Macdonald, posted this on Twitter back 4 years ago. And he says, "I loved when the violent terrorists made sure to respect the velvet ropes in Statuary Hall." Obviously being sarcastic there. There's been so much footage that's come out about this. Rest in peace. We love you, Norm Macdonald. I hope you're, like the old traditional Irish folk song says, roll around heaven all day. Much has come out about January 6th. Much digging that I've done myself personally, as well as a lot of you guys already know, that this was one of the biggest hoaxes of them all. That there was no insurrection, there were no violence, there were no violent terrorists, there was no attempt to overthrow. Nothing could be further from the truth. This was a coup. This was a exercise in wag the dog. This is a skewed narrative that was concocted by the propagandist media in cahoots with pushing up Daisy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, and the entire hypocrite, the lioness degenerates that they are. Give me a capital LAD in the comments down below. It's important, my fellow Americans. It's important, my fellow global citizens, that we make common sense go viral. That is our mission here. You might be thinking, I don't give these guys even the time of day. I get it, but they have to be exposed. We have to constantly fight back. You heard the applause. There's still 70 plus million people in our great republic who actually fell for this stuff and voted for Kamala. They actually voted for the desecration, the evisceration of our republic. So our job is not even close to finished. Nez, how can we help? Tap the thumbs up. Do it right now. Hit the like button. Hit the heart button. Follow, subscribe. Share this with everybody that you know. Sign up for our free newsletter in the pinned comment, show notes, and description. Watch this video. Watch the next video coming up. And that is how you can help us make common sense go viral, because the more we get common sense out there and really distribute it and make it go viral, that's good for you, it's good for me, it's good for our kids, it's good for our grandkids, it's good for our grandkids' and I hope you will join me. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here. If you haven't seen them before, tap my face right there to subscribe and follow. Let me know what you think of all this. I can't wait to read your comments, and as always, God bless you and God bless the USA. I'll see you soon.